Finish to the first half as the Ospreys pressed and pressed in the corner. Scrum after scrum after scrum. Roman Putt gave a yellow card. He didn't award the penalty try. And as a result, Leinster maintained that 8-point advantage. Roman Putt blows the whistle. Johnny Sexton gets the second half underway. Richard Fussell underneath the restart. A nice little show and go from Fussell. He's a threatening runner from deep. Scored a lot of tries for the Dragons from the wing, but he's been used at fullback more by the Ospreys. Hibbert bounces off one tackle. The ball presented nicely. Webb whips it away. Ospreys move it a little bit wider this time. Berman in the line. Ian Evans took it at the third attempt, but he slowed his momentum right down. Here comes Ryan Jones. Well tackled by Shane Jennings. Jennings doing his best to get out of the way. Did so. Great stepping, great strength from Bishop. Webb moves that ball, thrown all the way. Fussell has Dirksen outside and kept the ball in hand though. And Rhys Webb under a little bit of pressure here. Small mix-up as the Leinster line comes up quickly on the ball carriers. Ospreys just settle things down a little bit. Try and get some forward momentum again. Jones accelerates into a little bit of space, released the ball nicely in the tackle. Was the last pass forward? No. Chance for a try here. Touchdown! Ashley Beck has made it. The referee's going to the TMO. It looked okay in the touchdown, but they looked like a forward pass. Back near the 22. Any reason why I cannot award the try? Any reason I can't award the try? Now, I don't think they'll go back as far as the forward pass. Well, Ashley Beck did superbly well to hold on to the ball there under a lot of pressure.
Okay, it's a try.
Thank you. Time on. I'm not sure you understood my message. I'm not sure.
Roman Putt with the instruction from Julia dos Santos awards the try.
Okay, 10
Dan Bigger wastes no time, adds the conversion, and the Ospreys get the game right back again. And get it back to a single point. Well, the Ospreys pressed and pressed and pressed before the half-time break. They were unable to get across the Leinster line. They did so on that occasion. And Leinster a little bit sleepy coming out from the half-time discussions. Sexton goes a little deeper this time with the restart. Dirksen stopped on the 22, but got his body position the right way around. The ball is there for the Ospreys.
Push back, 9. No, 13 back. Backward by White.
Ball tapped back. Good work by the Ospreys, but Leinster tackling hard. Fussell dragged into touch. He won't release the ball. Whistle blows. Penalty Leinster. Good work by Rob Carney. Clever play. Didn't do anything that looked like an infringement. Just attempted to drag the ball away from Fussell. He's not allowed to hold on to it. And Leinster, no hesitation. Johnny Sexton will have the shot at goal.
Fair and obvious, Neil.
Well, you can't take your eye off this game for a second. Great chase by Beck, the try scorer, tapped it back. Fussell was dragged into touch. And then just watch Carney wrestling for the ball. Roman Putt lost patience with Fussell and awarded the penalty. Well, Johnny Sexton's been good with 3 out of 4. Here comes the kick from Sexton. Big cheer from the RDS crowd. Leinster needed that response, and they've got it.
Time off.
And does that bring an end to this sin
Who is the
bin?
new captain, Leo, please? Yes, confirm.
Leo Cullen, the Leinster captain, heads to the side. Two huge cheers from his team, replaced by Brad Thorne. Ospreys get up and compete well for the restart, and they win the ball. That was one Leinster needed to settle and grab a hold of. There's confirmation of the change in the second row. Thorne on for Cullen. Great little show and break from Rhys Webb. Needs a little support now.
Backward.
Ball dislodged from his grasp, but it went backwards. But Leinster in quickly to steal the ball. Cronin acting as the scrum half. Redden goes to Toner. Leinster line is all over the place here.
Turn offside.
Well, the Ospreys had straight offside. Just as Brian O'Driscoll was caught in possession, Roman Poit came to the rescue of the home side.
Yep. Okay, wait. Send him to me. Yeah. Okay. 17. Wait.
Leinster will be back to 15 in just a moment.
Let's go.
Johnny Sexton with the penalty. Doesn't want to be too greedy here. Make sure of the touch. He gets it into the upper deck of the stand. That's where the home support wanted to go. That's where his forwards wanted the ball to go. This is the try from behind the ground. Difficult to tell from there. The handoff did look a little bit forward to me. Leinster with possession from the line out. Darcy did well. Leinster get in and drive over the ball. Brad Thorne using his substantial bulk to help out. Devon Toner, his second row comrade, used as the ball carrier. Nathewa attempts the little kick through. Came to the feet of Jennings. He kicked it forward, soccer style, but Ospreys got back. And they have the hands on the ball now.
Away, Blue!
Rhys Webb. Nice box kick, good hide on it.
White ball.
Great chase by Ospreys. Got there ahead of the Leinster cover. Richard Hibbert tackled and forced to the ground, but it's quicker ball for the Ospreys as they drive towards the Leinster line, trying to open up a little bit of daylight on that defensive line. O'Driscoll lies on the ground. Ashley Beck almost charged into Roman Poit. Couldn't find a way through, close to the ruck. Lots of bodies tumble to the ground. Alan Jones sees an opportunity, pick and go. There's confirmation, the reversal of the sin bin. McLaughlin back on for Jack McGrath. Here come the Ospreys. Ball moved out to Dirksen. Thumping tackle from Isa Nathewa. Dirksen went straight over the top.
Advantage.
Ospreys fumble the ball. Advantage Leinster.
Advantage over.
Leinster drill it downfield. A shout of advantage over. Fussell has to chase back almost to his 22. Has a little look at his options. Has players to his left. Ian Evans did well, but a big hit coming in on Bigger. The ball knocked forward. Leinster hand got to it, knocked it forward as well, so play can't go on. A knock on each way. Look at this. Well, he lost his footing, but he did enough to hold on and block Dirksen. It was a great chance for the Ospreys. And an orthodox tackle. Did he have an arm around Dirksen? The Ospreys fans may think it wasn't legal. Roman Poit let it go.
Okay. Yeah, I know. But stay up. Okay. Come close, guys. We stay close. Just the engagement. Keep it up. Eat up and keep it up. Crutch.
Well, this is the one area where Leinster haven't been looked totally comfortable. Scrum time. Now back to the full complement. They somehow managed to hold on with Ethan Athewa packing down in place of Kevin McLaughlin in that series of scrums before the half-time break after Hanke van der Merwe received his yellow card.
No, that's fine. Take a space, guys. Second. Crutch. Touch. Pause. Engage.
Redden puts the ball in. Good drive from Leinster. Redden gets the ball away. Took a big cheer from the crowd. Darcy O'Driscoll through a small little gap. Squeezes the ball back through his legs. This is Darcy. No way through. Has the ball been stolen? As a player playing it on the ground. Penalty. Alan Wynne-Jones, the captain, is clearly off his feet. He had the ball in his hands. He tried to put it back in his side. Roman Poit didn't like it. Now, did he get his hands on the ball while he was still on his feet? Well, he just did get back to his feet.
No. I should have post.
I think he might have been okay. Leinster appealed for the penalty and they got it. Well, the only man who really knows, Alan Wynne-Jones, and at full pace, who can blame Roman Poit? After he'd snaffled the ball, Alan Wynne-Jones was clearly playing it on the ground, but he'd argue he was entitled to. He'd robbed it fair and square when he was on his feet.
You was fine, but on the ground, release.
Well, there's Roman Poit's comment on the ball. Taking the ball was fine, but you didn't release it quick enough on the ground. Johnny Sexton to take the Leinster lead out to 7 points. No doubt about that one from Sexton. And Leinster have a little bit of breathing space once again, but they have to keep fighting here. Leinster 23, Ospreys 16. There is no room for complacency in this game. The Ospreys one try since the half-time break. Leinster make a change in the front row. Richard Strauss into the action. Well, the ball barely made the 10 metres, but Leinster have won it. Awkwardly there, but Darcy's done really well. There's confirmation. Strauss on for Cronin. Well, Leinster get up to their own 10-metre line. Sexton sends up a big Gary Owen. Oh, Fussell watched it all the way. Nice clean take, but good chase by Brian O'Driscoll. Ball comes back on the Leinster side. Strauss got a hand to it onto Heaslip. It went backwards. Heaslip has men outside. Can he find Nathaniel? Nathaniel goes for the corner. Has he got it down? I think it's another decision with the TMO. The touch judge's flag is up though. Neil Patterson reckons it was in touch. Ospreys have taken it quickly. Nobody's watching. It's in their in-goal area. Leinster get up to make the sack. It'll be a Leinster scrum 5 metres. Panic in the Ospreys ranks. Great work by Shane Jennings. Never took his eye off the ball. A great lesson to anybody watching the game. Watch the chase by O'Driscoll. He did great work here. Brought down Fussell. And the ball came loose. Leinster went onto it. It was Shane Jennings with the rob. That came off Strauss. There's the pass. Well, the ball was still... There was no foot in touch.
Thanks.
It went loose from Nathaniel. That was a knock-on, not a line-out. Ospreys took the line-out. Now they face a 5-metre scrum with a Leinster put in. It should have been a 5-metre scrum to the Ospreys.
Any comment?
I don't know what Rhys Webb was doing there. Took the line out quickly. Jennings was onto it in a flash. Made the tackle. Ospreys forced to touchdown. And Evans back on his feet.
Time on. Scrum blue ball. We stay close, guys. Crunch. Touch. Pause. Engage.
Well, Leinster's 8 looks like a different scrum to the first half.
Yeah.
Ospreys maybe
With a
tiring
quick
a bit.
bind and
It's
long bind.
very, very warm out
Long
there.
bind.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Drills, lady.
Seconds. Crutch. Touch. Pause. Engage.
Well, Ospreys get the decision on that occasion, penalty, and they do get the chance to clear after that moment of madness by Rhys Webb. There really is no cause for panic by the Ospreys. They trail by a converted
Went
try.
down.
There's
He
over
had
20
a
minutes to
long
go,
bind.
over 25 minutes
Incorrect.
left.
9 white. None.
Well, change at scrum half for the Ospreys. On comes the Samoan international Khan Fatuali. Rhys Webb makes way. Fatuali started the last 2 games, the semi-final
Let's
against
go,
Munster and the final league game against Ironi. Can he make a difference to this Ospreys side? Leinster competed in the line-out. Ospreys looked like they had it, but just a little fumble. As the ball came down, they concede the put into the scrum.
See him again. See him again.
Devon Toner did really well. Just got a hand in there, made it awkward for Ian Evans.
He's on the mark. Seconds. Crutch. Touch. Pause. Engage.
Redden, no hesitation getting the ball in.
Use
Better
it,
scrum
use
for
it,
Leinster.
use
Robert
it.
Watt roaring at Redden to use the ball. Struggles to get it away. Put himself under a bit of pressure there. Great take by Darcy from Sexton. Leinster move it quickly. O'Driscoll. There's just a gasp of expectation around the ground when O'Driscoll gets it in hand. Rickard Strauss. No finesse from Strauss. Just the direct route. Hard and straight.
No, push back.
Alan Wynne-Jones tempted to take Redden as Leinster moved the ball into a bit of space in midfield. He slipped almost to the 22. Redden goes right once again. White tackled on that 22. Redden gets it away again quickly. Brad Thorne this time gets away from one tackle. Keeps pumping his legs and driving. Great work from the New Zealand international.
Ball available.
Leinster come to the right-hand side again. Sexton. A little show of the ball. Then went, but he was tackled. And Leinster just rushing things a little bit. Fumble the ball. Knock on it given. And the Ospreys' tigerish
What out?
defence
He could
pays
play
off
on.
on that occasion. Patient defence. They took everything Leinster could throw at them and eventually forced a little bit of a turnover. Maybe an unforced error.
Okay, guys.
Well, Brad Thorne there, good strength ducking under the tackle of Ian Evans. Ryan Jones eventually halted the big second row.
Seconds.
And standing
Wait the
next to
ball,
Devon
Blue.
Toner, he looks like a relatively
Crutch.
small second row. And that's purely because of the height of Toner.
Touch. Pause. Engage.
Well, Ospreys get a good shove on this time, and it spins around. Leinster guilty
Walking around and push.
of walking it round rather than pushing it round. Ospreys penalty.
Walking around and pushing. It's like in football too.
Yeah.
Jimmy, walking around. Keep it straight. Keep it straight.
Richard Hibbert with the throw to the Ospreys line just on halfway. Long delay, but cleaner ball to Purik. Fatuali, good pass. Strong running in the centre from the Ospreys. Gets some go forward ball here again. Hibbert, great release off the ground. This is Evans, needs support. Gets Alan Wynne-Jones. Finds Fussell at the first bounce. Fussell releases the ball. Chance for Shane Williams to score in the corner. Williams gets the ball. Touchdown. Referee's whistle blows. He indicates the TMO. The Ospreys players congratulate Williams.
Can you hear me?
Is he going to go out on a high at the ODS?
Is there a reason why you cannot award a try?
Again, the question
is, there's a reason you cannot award a try. Okay, have a look.
Correct.
Is there a reason I can't award the try? Williams well in from the touchline. Shackle was a little bit high. Williams touched it down, in my view, before anything got near that touchline. The touchdown is good. The feet are up. The flag went over all right, but I think the ball was touched down. Good strength by the little man. Owen Redden took him a little bit high.
Roman?
That's
Yes.
okay.
You may award the try.
Thank you. Time on.
Second time, Roman Poit goes to the TMO for confirmation of an Ospreys touchdown. Second time,
Thank you.
the Ospreys get the nod. And Dan Biggar has a conversion attempt to bring the sides level. What a final we're having here. And the Osprey supporters who've travelled are enjoying their day. Almost on the touchline for Dan Biggar. He's caught it nicely. Has he got it through the post? The touch judges have a long, long look at it, but the flags stay down. And Leinster just about keep their noses in front. It's the first miss by Dan Biggar. He needed that one to curl around. The wind in his face just kept it straight. And there's confirmation. Williams try in the 60th minute. Conversion missed by Biggar. It's Leinster 23, Ospreys 21. Well, there's a roar of the crowd that Ethan Athewa was blocked. Anna Dirksen made the catch on this occasion. Fussell is into act as scrum half. Well, things continuing on the bottom of your screen. Off the ball. There's Darcy and Andrew Bishop. Play goes on to Purik. Oh, everything was right in front of Neil Patterson. He decided there was no foul play. The flag from the touch judge isn't out. Fatuali, nice box kick. Good chase by Purik. But what a take by Nathewa. Little rubber kick down the line. Nathewa, beautifully executed kick. Finds touch deep inside the 22. I don't know. Well, I didn't think the Ospreys would try a quick one again. They did this time. They come attacking from deep. Caught in possession, quickly released. Biggar needs to get the ball away. The Ospreys want to tidy this one up. Fatuali just asking his players to calm down, calm down.
Down by blue.
Everything you can imagine in a game of rugby is happening in this one. And it's the final of an unbelievable season of the Rabo Direct Pro 12. Owen Redden doing his best to counter-look. Little fumble from Fatuali. The referee said it didn't go backwards, but Berman is caught in the possession here.
No hands, blue!
Wriggles and wrestles his way to the ground and presents the ball. Fatuali has another go. Well, all the players, I'm sure, are dying for a little bit of rest. It's being played at a breakneck speed. The ball away to touch. They can relax for a moment, take their time about this line out.
White on the line, please. White on the line. We still play, guys. We still play. It's not a scrum.
Watch this take
Blue, please.
by Nathewa. Watched it all the way. Little fumble.
We play on it.
And had his arms in front of his chest.
We play on
And
Jimmy.
used his
It's not
chest
scrum.
almost as a
It's not
third arm.
scrum.
And the beautifully executed grubber kick.
Yeah. Let's go.
What a take by Nathaiwa. What a player he has been for this Leinster side. Well, Leinster wasn't too tidy, but Toner was there to help clean it up. Leinster get their heads low and try to drive towards that Ospreys line. They're really swinging left and right. Now they get up a better wedge. Ospreys.
6.
Struggling here a little bit. Rickard Strauss was
6
forced
wide
to pull
side
away.
and
He's a
2.
little bit isolated. There's the ball for Leinster. He slips pick and go, opened up a bit of space. Redden's little reverse pass goes to Nathaiwa. Nathaiwa's over the line. The crowd, cold try. Has Nathaiwa got his second try? Is the referee going to go to the TMO? What a drive from the Leinster pack from outside the 22. Strauss did ever so well, breaking away. Another pick and go from Heaslip, reverse pass. Hit Heaslip on the back of the head, the ball was loose. Nathaiwa over for the try. No hesitation from Romain Poit. I thought he might just go to the TMO on account of the loose ball hitting coming off the Leinster player. And Nathaiwa sniffed his chance and got over. Leinster 7 points to the good. Johnny Sexton's conversion will take it out to 9, and the Ospreys will need to score twice in the final quarter if they're to win the Rabo Direct Pro 12 in 2012. Sexton with 5 out of 6.
5.
3 penalties, 2 conversions. This chance to make it 3-3. Take his tally to 15 points. Well, the cheer went up almost the moment that ball left the boot of Johnny Sexton. And that's a moment that little child will remember, but Redden's loose pass, or reverse pass, looked as if it was a little bit loose.
1 and 5.
But Nathaiwa finished it off. Johnny Sexton out of the 2. The margin is 9. Leinster 30 points, Ospreys 21. Now Leinster need to get possession here and secure. Ospreys get up. Leinster at the second attempt tap it back. Devon Toner did well to tidy up. He's had a big game for Leinster today.
Take it back. You stay, Blue, you!
Sexton drills the ball long, has it gone straight to touch. Bounces in play.
Take it back.
Oh, it's just crossed the line. Sexton looks up. He can't really believe it. It's definitely passed into the 22. Oh, I think he was trying to keep it in play rather than go for a touch. Didn't miss by much. But the result is the Ospreys march upfield. They have a line out in the Leinster 22. Hibbert goes to the front. Ryan Jones taps it down. Fuduali throws it. It was a little bit wild. Andrew Bishop. Well, Bishop did well, but Leinster piled in. Have they turned it over here? Leinster trying to drive over the ball. Redden thinks he has it. Great turnover by Leinster when they needed it most. Leinster player down. Well, fatigue is going to set in the final 20 minutes here, that's for sure. It's a roasting hot day in the RDS. Leinster, well, nearly all these players had big games last week in Twickenham. Rickard Strauss in a little bit of discomfort here.
No, we play on. We play on.
Richie Murphy on the left, part of the Leinster coaching team. Oh, Rickard Strauss has to head to the side. That's a pity to see the substitute hooker.
Time off. Okay. Time on.
Sean Cronin back into the action.
Push back, Blue, push back at the back. Thank you.
There were throws that go to Ryan Jones once again. Fodouali got the ball away a little bit cleaner this time. Bishop and Beck linking up in midfield. Fodouali goes the other side this time.
No hands! No!
Well, Ospreys would take a penalty at this side just to get back inside the 7-point lead. But a try, they're going to need to score a try at some stage, you have to think that. Ospreys just running out of numbers a little bit wide. Leinster fighting for the ball. Ospreys get it away. Bigger. Berman flying onto that ball. Well marshalled by the Leinster defence. Fodouali has a look right, goes left though. And Leinster, plenty of numbers there. Williams working with Fussell. Fussell back to Fodouali. It's all a little bit panicked by the Ospreys.
Advantage, Blue. Hands
It's
away!
been knocked on. Advantage being played to Leinster. Redden whips it back. Carney, left foot. Great to have a left-footed kicker in the armoury as well. Carney found touch, shake of the head there. Went onto the roof. He didn't get as far down that touchline as he would have liked. He can kick the ball a prodigious distance. Just didn't get the angle on that occasion. Ospreys line out.
With the 6. They are coming, they are coming.
Another line out in a good attacking position. They go to Alan Wynne-Jones this time. Ospreys attempt to set up the maul and attack in that format. Leinster competing well there. Ryan Jones forced backwards.
Leave it, 18! No, 9!
The referee shouts at Nathan White to leave the ball alone. Fodouali, little dart down the narrow side. Berman, has he been tackled into touch? No, Fodouali gets it away. Alan Wynne-Jones pumping his legs, driving onwards. Toner was there to make the tackle. Fodouali has a little go himself. The Leinster shirts swallow up the substitute scrum half. Adam Jones down low, driving forward to get the ball back on the Osprey side. Here come the Ospreys again. Well, there's Leinster hands on the ball. Are they going to concede a penalty? Shane Williams, well, he can create something from nothing a lot of the time, but he's caught in possession there and driven backwards. Can the Ospreys get it out of here? Whistle blows. Ospreys take it in. Leinster get the decision.
No, that was a maul. No.
I don't think I've ever heard noise like this at the RDS. But Leinster, they're doing plenty in attack, but they're doing an awful lot in defence as well.
Can I get drink, guys?
Well, another worrying injury in the front row for Leinster. Nathan White receiving some attention. Roman Poit needs a drink, as do all the players.
Yeah. Decision 18.
9 minutes left in the 2012 Rabo Direct Pro 12 final. The Ospreys trail by 9 points. They've spent 5 minutes maybe now attacking in the Leinster half without coming up with a score. And they need to get one quickly just to cast a little bit of doubt into the Leinster minds. But Leinster defence has been stout and firm. They have won the put into this scrum.
Crutch! Touch! Pause!
Leinster need a solid scrum here. Redden puts the ball in. Oh, whistle blown and the stop clock by Poit.
What's that for? No warning? What's the course then?
Pulling
Yellow
down.
card,
Pulling
pulling
down.
down the scrum. Nathan White.
Pulling down.
Well, deja vu for Leinster. Down a prop forward to the sin bin as the clock ticks towards the end of the half.
Contested, yeah. Scrum.
Joe Schmidt sending instructions down to the touchline from his perch on high. Here's the reverse angle, right in front of Roman Poit.
Uncontested scrum. Yeah. And the player should go off.
Rest, we take post then while you're doing it.
Uncontested, and a player must leave the field.
Yeah, already somebody gone. Yeah, the pop is gone.
14. Yeah, we stay 14. Uncontested.
Yeah.
Okay. We stay. It's uncontested till the end. We stay 14. They stay 14. It's uncontested scrum. Okay. What you call? Okay. No. This is my fault. This is my fault. Shot.
Roman Poit just checking. Ospreys had said they were going for the scrum, but in fairness, Roman Poit gave them the opportunity to change that decision once they'd come to the conclusion it was uncontested scrums. Mike Ross went off injured in the first half on the tight head side. He was replaced by White. White's now in the sin bin. And this is a huge kick for this young man. Dan Biggar, 4 out of 5 in the game so far. It's flirting with that left-hand post. What do the touch judges think? They think it's okay. That camera angle told a little bit of a lie. Biggar had enough on it to get it inside the post. The margin is back to 6. Leinster 30, Ospreys 24 as Shane Jennings heads to the side. Leinster making changes. On comes
White
Dominic
2,
Ryan.
White 3, White 2, and White 3. Time of Juror.
Adam Jones heads to the side as well.
Time on.
As does Richard Hibbert. There's confirmation of the Leinster change. Dominic Ryan on for Jennings. Ospreys have secured possession from the restart. Blocked down of the box kick. Ball pops loose and Leinster come up with possession. There it is. It's advantage Leinster anyway when they move the ball into midfield. Ospreys up quickly. Here comes Jamie Heaslip looking for a bit of space. Biggar gets across to make the tackle. Nice release of the ball from Heaslip to McFadden. Toner, another carry for Devon Toner. Ball whipped out by Leinster once again. Cronin a little bit isolated, but there was crossing. James King comes in, but it's in a big hit on Cronin. Penalty Ospreys. There's confirmation of the changes from the Ospreys front row. Hibbert and Jones off. Aaron Jarvis and Scott Baldwin are on. Biggar has found touch out past the halfway line. The 15 of the Ospreys against the 14 of Leinster. But what a block down that was by Brian O'Driscoll. Fussell, luckily for the Ospreys, was there to get onto the ball. That was the crossing. Ryan Jones, he did well. Canny player Jones made the most of that, got the decision. Well, Scott Baldwin just into the game. First throw to the line out, finds Jones. Ryan Jones, big hand, caught one-handed. Well, penalty coming for the Ospreys. Leinster pulling down the maul. Now, what do the Ospreys do here? They pump it to the corner.
5 and 19.
Look at that for a take by Ryan Jones.
Time off, so time off then.
Time off. Man on the mark. Player on the mark. Time off.
Devon Toner needing some attention. He's on the penalty mark, so the referee stops the clock.
Thank you.
It'll just give the Ospreys a moment to gather their thoughts here.
No blood, Joe. No blood. Yeah.
Big decision. They could
Wait.
go for the goal, get
the line
within
out.
3.
No,
Then a
wait.
single score will get them level. A try would get them a win,
In the corner.
assuming Leinster don't score.
Wait.
Kick
Okay,
for the
fine.
corner. It's a bit far out to think
Can
of a
you
scrum.
move? Can you move just there, please?
Leo Cullen
Correct.
watches
Single
on.
goal.
There's nothing he can do now. Ospreys go for field position. There wasn't much angle for the kick. Dan Bigger staring down the touch judge as the touch judge ran out towards the 22.
Yes, on the line.
You can imagine with plenty of encouragement for the
On,
from the
on,
Leinster supporters in
on.
that corner. Alan Wynne-Jones rises, towering catch in the line out. Again, the Ospreys go for them all.
Good again.
Leinster defending it a lot better this time. Ryan Jones peeled away, was isolated for a second, but brilliant work to protect the ball. Fotuali out to Baldwin. Fotuali gets it away once again. Ashley Beckett, first receiver. Fotuali, little change of direction here. The Ospreys don't really have a good attacking lineup, can they?
Leave
Just
it,
set
Lou,
something
leave
up. Leinster slow it down a little bit. There was 3 blue shirts waiting for Shane Williams on that occasion. Here comes Baldwin once again. Fresh legs
20 away.
driving forward. The Ospreys, they stole the league match here late by a single point. Can they do it again and break Leinster hearts?
No! 20 away!
Leinster down to 14, remember. Fotuali gets it out. Baldwin moves it on this time. Bigger to Bishop. Johnny Sexton, big important tackle on the Ospreys centre. The ball is there for the Ospreys though. Fotuali moved it flat. A huge crowd of forward pass. Shout from a forward from the crowd to Porrick. Didn't like his options outside. Took the tackle, presented the ball. Fotuali moves it again. Shane Williams in the line. Little pass to himself. Can Williams touch it down? Shane Williams. What about that? For a little bit of magic. They're going to the TMO. There was a question of a forward pass. What's the question?
Yes, I do.
Is it a try, yes or no?
Is it a try,
Question
yes or
is
no?
try, yes or no.
Now, did Shane Williams pass the ball to himself? He looked like to go to pass. I think the the final base is okay. He's across the line. Touchdown, that's okay. And I think the little fumble or pass to himself will be okay as well. I don't think they go back that far. But if this is awarded, what about the pressure on the conversion? It'll be another one from close to the sideline for Dan Bigger.
It's still on the board.
Yeah, the touchdown is
Romain?
okay.
Yeah.
You may award a try.
Okay, it's a try. Time on.
Try awarded. A single point between the sides. The Ospreys fans who've travelled, big smiles on their faces.
Thank you.
But what tension at the RDS. Conversion attempt to come from Dan Bigger. 2 tries for Shane Williams in his final game in an Osprey shirt. Here comes the conversion attempt. What an absolutely brilliant kick by Dan Bigger. He must have ice in his veins.
Time
Didn't
off.
show
Blue five.
any pressure there whatsoever. The Ospreys get their noses in front. They led early in the game, 3 points to 0. Leinster have been in front pretty much since. Ospreys led 6-3 as well. Look at that. That's what it meant to Dan Bigger. Well, they came and stole a victory off Leinster in the regular season. They now lead by 31 points to 30. Can Leinster with 14 men dig something out here? Or will the Ospreys win their 4th title? Fotuali to Ryan Jones. Ospreys need their experienced players now. They won't let the ball go too far here. They don't want to concede a penalty inside their 10-metre line. It's brave play to keep it in hand. They're outside the 22. They don't have the freedom to kick straight to touch. Fotuali just directing operations. He's keeping it tight once again.
No! Blue, wrong,
Leinster, of
wrong.
course, can't afford to give away a penalty either, and they do. Impatient Leinster come in from the side. Bigger wants the ball. Fotu Ali doesn't want to give it to him. But they all know on the Ospreys side they don't want to do anything quickly here. Ospreys can just settle things.
We play the line out.
Leo Cullen looks on. Mike Ross behind him. Ospreys just checking with Roman Poit. Was there time for the line out? He said there was. The Ospreys fans are cheering, then singing. They're happy.
Wrong, guys. Jimmy.
Can
Jimmy,
Leinster
wrong clock,
do
1
anything?
minute, 1 minute. 1 minute to go. No, wrong clock.
Well,
1
Roman
minute to
Poit
go.
says there's 1 minute to go. Joe Schmidt shouting instructions. Ospreys have the ball in the line out. Is that Leinster's final chance slipping away?
No, wrong clock, no! 1 minute to go. Give me the countdown. No, push back.
Carl Fotuali roaring at the referee for the signal. They have to play the ball. Has it gone forward? Leinster have managed to steal it. There may be a chance left for Leinster. If there's a side can do it from this sort of place, it's the Leinster man, Brian O'Driscoll.
Thanks, Julio.
Ospreys players almost afraid to tackle him, but they take Nathaniel instead.
Stop.
It's there for Leinster again. Well, even Brian O'Driscoll isn't going to set something up from that sort of space.
Don't play wide.
But he protects the ball. Leinster still have it. Nathaniel, 2 tries in this game, slips through the first tackle. Leinster will try and get within range for Johnny Sexton to have a pop at a drop goal maybe. Or they may just open up the defence. You can't imagine how tired the legs are out there. It's been an incredible game, played at huge pace.
No!
Surely Ospreys players just straying a little bit offside. Can Leinster manufacture a penalty? 81 minutes played in the final of the Rabbit Pro 12. Dominic Ryan has a little drive. Leinster get there to protect the ball. I don't think Leinster will go too wide here. It'll just be more of the same, phase
No,
after
play
phase
16.
to try and get Sexton within range of a drop goal attempt. He'll only have one go. Leinster get past the 10-metre line.
No, he didn't play.
They keep it flat. There's an appeal for offside. Redden, awkward ball. Carney. Carney was stopped. Here come the dancing feet of Gordon Darcy. Cronin, good strength from Cronin. Leinster drive on. Redden gets it away quickly. The ball spun to O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll tackled by Topuria, but he's almost up to the 22. Ospreys drive over the ball. Have they turned it over? Leinster couldn't get enough men. It's hoofed across the touchline. Ospreys' arms raise in delight. Roman Poit blows the final whistle. Boos from the crowd at the RDS, but the Ospreys celebrate. They came, they saw, and they conquered. Leinster can't believe it. But the Ospreys just never gave up. They trailed by 9 points as we ticked into the final 10 minutes. And somehow, they dug into the reserves and managed to overturn that advantage to win by a point. The Leinster supporters chant Leinster, Leinster for their heroes. But Leinster's efforts today just came up a single point short. The final score at the RDS in an incredible Rabbit Direct Pro 12 final. Leinster 30, Ospreys 31. Well, it has just been an incredible spectacle of rugby. 3 tries each team. Ospreys 2 from Shane Williams and 1 from Ashley Beck. Leinster men, Sean Cronin got 1. Ethan Athewa got 2. Almost a perfect kicking game as well by the 2 outside halves. I make it they both kicked 6 out of 7. And the real key one was that final kick from right on the right-hand touchline, following Shane Williams' kick. Shane Williams try. That man, Dan Biggar. Will he ever face such a high-pressure place kick again in his career?
Come on.
He looked like a man who was in for the Wales number 10 shirt, but Rhys Priestland has taken over that mantle. They're two fantastic young outside halves. And Biggar, as I mentioned earlier, over 1,000 points in just over 100 games for the Ospreys. Brian O'Driscoll looks dejected, and suddenly the victory last weekend seems an awful long time ago. Leinster, to their credit, they gave absolutely everything today. Their battle just before half-time with scrum after scrum after scrum to keep the Ospreys out. A lot of sides would have thought that was enough to win a game and win that psychological battle. Joe Schmidt comes down to shake hands with all his players. What a season he has had as the Leinster coach. And Leinster have got confirmation he'll be around for a little while yet. I interviewed him at one of the schools games during the season. A really nice gentleman. But he's injected a little bit of magic into this Leinster side. But the Ospreys, they beat Leinster 27-3 in the opening game of the season in the Liberty Stadium, and then came here and won again. Leinster, it's just their 4th loss of the season, but 3 of those losses were to the Ospreys.
This game has no room for doubt. No place for fear.